Alright, the best piece of advice I can give you for training glutes, there's two bits of advice that will really complement your glute training, especially in the hip bridge and the hip thrust. The first thing is, historically, the belief of training the glutes is just to extend the hips forward and also backwards, to use the glute max, and that's the main glute muscle that's the strongest. The glutes also have a role of abducting the leg out and also opening up the hip as well. So in the glute bridge, the first exercise, you want to be able to not only squeeze the glutes to lift the hips up, but at the top of the glute bridge, you then want to imagine rotating the glutes right at the top, so you're really shortening the glutes at the top here before coming back down. So this enables you to fully shorten the glutes right at the top, so you're going to optimize the amount of muscle fibers working in the glutes, which will help glute development and glute growth. The second thing with the glute bridge, so the second piece of advice now, is about using the tailbone to engage the glutes right from the bottom of the glute bridge all the way throughout the exercise. So I'll show you what I mean. The ice cream scoop is like the tailbone, I'll show you. You can also think of a dog when it's frightened. If it's bonfire night, when dogs are frightened, the tailbone tucks underneath the body. So I'll show you what I mean. So at the start of the glute bridge, you're just mainly thinking about the hips working here. So the body's set up on a platform. The movement you want to have just solely in the hips and the pelvis area, squeezing the glutes up here. So when we're at the bottom, you want to think about tucking the tailbone under. You can just see my hip movement here. It's like scooping the tailbone underneath, and you can contract the glutes right from here and squeeze the glutes together all the way up to the top, just moving here, not using the back to lift. So squeezing the glutes right up to here, then thinking of a little rotation at the top. This is where typically the knees might track outwards a tiny bit, but you don't have to bring the knees out like this, and then return down. So your tailbone movement is going to help engage the glutes from the bottom of the exercise, as well as when you're in that shortened range right at the top of the glute bridge, also thinking about rotating the glutes outwards a little bit. The knees you'll probably find the knees separate a tiny bit. That will help engage the glutes right at the top. Apply these to your glute bridge exercises and it will really complement how much glute growth and development you can get from them.